So there it is. Now you know everything.
Oh, darling. I wish you could have told me. My fault, I know. But listen to me. You're safe now. And I won't let this man hurt you again.
What, so you left me? You didn't even stay for the ambulance?
I did. Right until the last minute.
Then you ran off while he was bleeding out.
It was my knife. My prints were all over it. Ellis.
I was dying, for all you knew.
No.
How could you do that? Just watch him load me in the ambulance and not say a word.
You weren't even conscious. What you should have been. I'm sorry. That's why I've told you. The guilt was killing me.
And you expect me to forgive you? You're supposed to be my brother.
May's alive. I should feel relieved.
But what? You wish you'd hit her harder.
Listen.
No, you have lied to us, Layla.
It was all of yous. Maya told me.
Not me. The last time I saw Maya, she was in some shed. And I was trying to help her, not hit her with a rock. I can't believe you made me feel guilty.
Well, she's none the worse for it, is she? Does it really matter, Priya?
Oh, no, I've hardly slept.
So this is why you didn't want us to go to the police. Wow, it all makes sense now.
You left her to die.
I was just trying to stop her getting away.
She said you'd twist it.
Jacob, think about it. Who's got more to lose? Right, she was scared, wasn't she, because I'd found out what she'd been up to.
Yeah, well, at least we can report her now. That's the only positive.
Report to who?
The police.
And why would I want to do that?
So what have you done since it happened? I can't imagine keeping something like that to myself.
That's why I said I had the flu.
Right.
I didn't know how to.
So you didn't save your clothes or anything?
Throw them away. Sheets. Bedding. Everything you touched.
They're gone?
Yeah.
Have you been to see a doctor? Because presumably he didn't use a condom. So that there are other things to consider. Risks. But it's one thing knowing what you should do and another thinking clearly when you're in a state of shock.
I didn't think about anything. When I told you now, it's the first time I've said it out loud.
Well, that's good. That's really good, Vic. Because locking it up inside isn't going to do you any good. You want to be able to talk to people. You know, like Diane and Robert, who care so much about you.
No.
Well, they're going to want to help. They're going to want to support you through this and work out what
No!
next.
I only told you because you said you can go no further.
Yeah, but Diane...
I don't want anyone else to know.
Oh, Alicia, it's me again. I just want to speak to Jakey. Will you phone me back, please?
Is everything all right?
Yeah, just try to get hold of Jake. For all I know, I could be living it up in Lisbon.
And that's a problem because...
Because he's 16 and he's not on a lad's jolly. He's there to see his mum.
And do lots of revision, I hope.
Yeah, that I know. Right, I better phone my dad, get his hospital order in. It's costing me a fortune in obscure magazines.
Full of metal now, is he? Little bionic man.
Well, artificial joint, yeah. He won't be jumping over any buildings yet, though. They need to get him mobile.
Oh, the hospital was brilliant with Ellie, so it'll be in good hands.
Send love.
Hey, I need to explain.
What is this about, Debbie? We've been over that.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's still getting to me. I can't help it. It's just her being young and beautiful and me being this insecure mess.
She is a mate.
And I'm an idiot. And I was drunk. And I was out of practice with the whole girls go out clubbing thing.
Then you really need to go out more. If the first thing you do is cop off with some bloke.
It wasn't like that.
What? And then you blame him. Well, you've got some front.
Look, I said the first thing that came into my head. I didn't want you to react like this.
Oh, so you were protecting me. So I've heard it all now.
I'm trying to tell you that I've made a massive mistake. Please understand.
You don't need to tell anyone in the family if you really don't want to. But you do need to repeat what you said to me just one more time.
I can't.
It'll be taken down properly, officially, by people who know what they're doing. The police.
No.
I'll come with you. Like we did when we went with Finn, do you remember?
Finn was drugged. He was unconscious. The guy gave him Rohypnol. It's totally different.
How do you mean? How is it different?
He was with me and... with me and Lee. I liked him. We kissed. In front of everyone. He was getting in a taxi. And I ran up to him. And I kissed him. He took me all the way home. And I let him come in.
So
I walked right into it.
No.
I know that he raped me. But I also know how it looks.
Should probably sit yourself down, take it easy.
Oh, this is exactly why I never wanted him here. Mum wouldn't have it. Kept on about him needing another chance.
Well, that's what Mum's doing, it.
Just all these years, he said he was innocent, just wrong place, wrong time, bad choice of mates, but I just knew.
It's a shame she didn't believe you.
No, Billy, get out.
Bro.
No, I'm being serious, get out.
I hated leaving you. I was sitting beside you with the knife, thinking I'm going to explain it. Carrying a blade on licence, I'll be back inside. So when I heard the sirens, I panicked. You've never been banged up, so you're not going to understand. But you have. And the reason why I went round with Jason, it was self-protection. Because you're either the hard man or the punch bag. And that's the only option for a young black man. So you put on this front. Fletcher. He's vicious. Doesn't really say much, but he'll have you. And that kind of thing, it destroys you. Because you forget who you are. I did 2 years. I'm out on licence, so I'd serve another one. So yeah, I'm a coward. I did run off. That was only to save myself.
Just because you let him into the house doesn't mean that you wanted to have sex with him. Every guy with half a brain gets that drilled into them now. About consent, respect, and no means no. You don't have any responsibility for this. Victoria.
I'm not going to the police. That's not why I told you. I don't want to go anywhere. Or answer questions.
Okay.
I don't need you to do anything. That's not why I told you. I needed to say it to someone. Because I have had it in here. And it is like this weight pressing on me. And I keep trying to carry on. But then I see a flash of him. And he is standing there. And I can't move. And I can't do anything.
Shh,
No. Because I am so sick of being alone with it. And I thought that just... if I told you it'd help or it'd make me feel better.
I'm so glad you did tell me.
No, because you're pressuring me too.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll back off. No more pressure, I swear. Hey, look. Why don't I go and make us a cup of tea, eh? Listen, you've got no milk. I'll be back in a sec.
Move.
No.
Or it's going to get messy.
It already has got messy because you've been held up with her for days and she's obviously brainwashed you.
Oh, we've been going frantic.
All she said is the truth. How you kidnapped her, questioned her like a criminal.
Because she is one. And it wasn't kidnap, we just needed to talk.
About what? You snogging Dad? Desperate or what?
He was upset. You weren't there, so you don't understand.
Yeah, like yous don't understand about me and Maya.
Except we're adults.
Could have fooled me.
This isn't about that, all right? Can we please just stick to the subject?
There's no point. This is why she didn't want people finding out.
No. It's because what she was doing is illegal. That's why she wanted to keep it secret. Can you honestly not understand that?
She's a school teacher. Jacob, you not see that's not right?
Doesn't affect school. We kept it separate.
She's going out with your dad. She's two-timing the both of you.
Yeah, like you did with Pete.
Right, OK, we're not saying we're perfect. But it doesn't take away from the fact that she was abusing you and she was abusing her power.
A young lad having a crush on her. I mean, she'll have been flattered by it.
I know you don't want to hear this, all right, but we're just trying to make you see she's dangerous. She's manipulative. She's sick in the head, and I know that you care about her, all right? I get that. But I care about you.
We all do.
We family, Jakey.
Jacob, it's abuse. Right, the sooner you see that, the better.
You're the sick ones. I've had enough of this.
Get back here! What's that?
You've seen a passport before.
Yeah, but what do you need it for?
Because me and Maya are getting as far away from here as we can. Give it.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Give me the money.
You're not leaving your dad and your friends and school. Don't be stupid.
Jacob, Maya's got no choice, but you still have.
We want to be together. I love her.
Oh, Jakey.
I know what that is. All right, but it's not love. Otherwise, she wouldn't be putting you in this position.
Give me the money.
No. Because I love you. And I am not going to see you damage yourself.
You don't even know me. You're all about yourself. Always have been. You're just jealous because I've got Maya and you can't hold on to a bloke.
Jacob, can you not see that she's trying to drive a wedge between us? All right, she's toxic.
She's my girlfriend.
Ridiculous.
Fine. Keep the money. We don't need it anyway. And you're not my family. I couldn't care if I never see you again.
No milk?
No, the shop was closed.
Have you been crying?
No. Maybe just a bit. Because I'm sad for you. And I'm really angry.
Do you not think I'm sad enough for myself?
Yeah.
And angry. Because I am angry. Because all of this, it could have been avoided. I went with Amy, so I should have left with Amy because that is what friends are for. And I didn't even want to go to the club. That was her. She made me.
This wasn't Amy's fault.
I'm playing hard to get with Ellis. That was her. And he fell for it, the idiot. Got with some other girl, which is why I thought, well, why the hell not? And you. Because if you hadn't killed Emma and blamed Adam, he'd still be here. And he'd be looking after me and loving me. And he never would have let another bloke near me. You spoilt that. You did that. You let that man into my house. You let me down. Everybody let me down.
Please listen.
Jake? Why are you back so early? Why didn't you call me? Have they told you about Grandad? Listen, he's absolutely fine. He had his hip operation yesterday and they've given him some fancy hearing aids, so it'll be safe to go out. Did want to tell you when it happened, but I didn't want to worry you.
I already knew.
I did ask that no one said anything while he was in Portugal.
He hasn't been in Portugal. He never went.
I'm not leaving.
Yes, you are. I don't need you turning this into a massive drama because it's not the worst thing that's happened. Not by miles, so I just need to forget about it and crack on.
Victoria.
Goodbye, Moira.
Victoria, look at you.
Please just go.
Victoria. You're shaking, darling. Look at me. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
Listen, you can have your job back. Forget all that earlier.
Yeah. Look, it was just a kiss. She mugged me straight off when I asked for a number.
Rona's already explained.
Obviously, if I knew she was with someone, I wouldn't have gone anywhere near. I'm not one of those blokes.
I never came to discuss it. I just came to tell you about your job.
I get why she lied, though. Trying to spare your feelings. Hope she's not made things worse.
What does it matter to you, eh?
So I've got to work with you every day. I don't want to be the reason you split up with your girlfriend. That's not going to happen, right?
I didn't know how hard it was in prison. So.
Well, you protect people on the outside. I didn't want to stress Mum out more. It was my fault I was in there.
So why are you still being an idiot? Hey, doing raids with Max, carrying a knife into a club. And don't you dare say you did it for me, Billy, because you didn't.
I know. I'm a liability. Probably would have been best for everyone if I never got early release.
Oh, save me the self-pity, Billy.
I'm serious. I could have dobbed Max in at the start, but I didn't. I bottled it. 'Cause that's who I am. I've never been able to live up to Mum's standards.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, whatever you think of me doesn't even touch on how ashamed I am of myself. So do it. Call the police. I'll tell them everything. Who stabbed you and why.
What?
It's the only way. Either you do it or I will.
Will what?
Resounding silence.
I think you better tell me.
He's got to know. Should get it over with.
If this is about you stealing the ring, I am sorry, but I am not going to apologise for being so harsh. But this is a fresh start, so... Come on, I want to hear what you've been doing with your mum.
He hasn't been with his mum.
At all?
Jake.
Come on, mate. It can't be that bad. Hey, we've weathered most things. The bullies at school, your alcoholic ex-girlfriend, your dalliance with Gabby, to name but a few.
Jake, please, this is painful.
I'm leaving to be with Maya.
She's at her mum's. Have you heard from her? Is she okay?
She's been with me. We've been together.
Together? You and Maya?
And we're back in Emmerdale in half an hour.